Sports Talk Worldwide with some basketball news. Man, this crept up on me. I didn't think I was going to be saying this when the season started now. The Houston Rockets have won 10 games in a row. Okay? And you would probably be hard pressed to name me more than two players on the Houston Rockets, right? If you're really not a basketball insider, right? And it's very interesting to see how this is happening, right? And I looked at it, and like I said, it crept up on me. And I wrote a couple of things down that just stood out, except for the obvious. We know that James Harden is beasting, similar to Russell Westbrook, right? James Harden is an MVP candidate because he's averaging 27.7 points a game. Let me say what else. 11.8 assists. He's leading assists in the league with 11.8. That's 12. And 27.7 is 28, right? He's also leading the team in rebounding with 8 rebounds per game. So he's got them in third place in the Western Conference. So that's an obvious MVP candidate. That's not the only reason why this is happening. This team is leading the league in three-pointers with 417. The next team, which is Golden State, obviously Golden State, with about 336. See, so wrote some of this stuff down, you have to check it, because it just stands out. They're leading Golden State by almost 100 threes. This team is shooting threes, right? That's awesome. What else are they doing that's league-wide, right? And shooting the most threes, but they're in the top 5 in three-point field goal percentage, which means they're making a lot. So this is a tribute to Mike D'Antoni, okay, the coach. Yeah, coach, enjoy. Silence the critics, cause you know you got some. I know you did too. Got a little hate even in LA, right? So silence the critics, D'Antoni, and win, right? That's what you're doing, and you guys are overachieving. Now, some other things that are not hurting the cause in Houston. You got a healthy Patrick Beverly who defends at the highest level. Ryan Anderson is healthy. This guy can shoot threes pretty close like a god almost on that 4 position. He definitely is stretching the floor, right? And Eric Gordon is a sleeper, guys. This guy thought he was going to be a superstar, but he got sidetracked by injuries. Now, a healthy Eric Gordon, right? He's going to have a chip on his shoulder and ready to prove that he is one of these elite players in this league. So he's healthy. So that's all, not hurting the cause there in Houston. And Trevor Ariza is doing what Trevor Ariza does, knock down his threes, and plays elite defense. So this is pretty good, that this is happening. Now, I don't really watch Houston that much because I told you guys I don't like watching James Harden. The league has made him into a person who's looking for contact, running through the lane, flailing his arms everywhere. I don't really like that style of play, but I understand it's the league who has created these type of players. But it's still awesome, homie, what you are achieving. They put the ball in his hands, made him the point guard, and he is facilitating at a ridiculously high level of 12 a game. 11.8 is 12. So that is pretty awesome. Now, even though I'm not going to be a hater on Houston because they always will have a big place in my heart because at the end of the day, that's Hakeem's team. That's where the Dream did his thing. So Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon is my favorite player of all time, and he played in Houston for pretty much all of his career. 98.8% of his career was played in Houston. So they're going to always have a heart. And by the way, while I'm talking about him, I might as well mention, yeah, he's the all-time leading scorer there. He's the all-time leading rebounder there. And he's the all-time leading shot blocker there. Here's one that might get you. He's the all-time leading steals in Houston history, right? So, like if I was starting a franchise with all-time players, I'm going with Hakeem Olajuwon, regardless. So that's why Houston, like I said, will always have a part in my heart, a big place in my heart. But right now, to be having a 10-game win streak. You play in the West, and you probably have only one All-Star on that team. That is ridiculously awesome and definitely notable. So Houston, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. It's not going to be easy, but if everybody stays healthy, maybe you guys can make a long run, and maybe you can do something that I'm not going to even say, you know. But it's really good to see when somebody can win 10 games in the NBA and it's not Cleveland or Golden State. You know what I'm saying? Dome Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here.